Okay, so what we're going to do now is change parts of this web page. So what you need to do is click on the Xray goggles that you bookmarked earlier on in your bookmarks bar. And once you've turned this on, you'll see the web page suddenly becoming active when you click on various parts of it. And you can see, for example, we've got here, if I click on Willow the Wonder Dog at the top, it highlights it, but it also tells me something about what that is. That's saying H1. H1 stands for heading, and it's heading style number 1, which is the biggest style of heading. Now if I click on that, somewhere down at the bottom, I can now see an editor, which will allow me to change what is on that web page. So let's analyze what's here. It says in crocodiles H1, which means it's a heading. Inside it says Willow the Wonder Dog saves the owner. This is the text that appears inside. And then we've got a closing heading with the /. We call these things tags. And HTML language is made up of these different types of tags. The different tags depend on what it is we are doing. It depends on the different part of the web page, which we'll explore later on. So what we can do is just change what it says inside these tags, being careful not to delete the tags. So don't go anywhere near these crocodile H1 tags. So I'm just going to highlight Willow the Wonder Dog saves owner, press delete, and I'm going to put my own headline in there. So what I'm going to do is create my own spoof story. So it's a story that didn't actually happen, but it might be fun to think about it like that. So I'm going to do giant killer spider found in Tower College. And then what I can do is over on the right hand side click update, and you can see that it updates the web page. So what I need to do is to think about what makes a good title. One of the things is that the title is not too long, but other than that we need to think about the English, the spelling, punctuation and grammar. So there's a capital at the beginning, but we shouldn't really have capitals throughout. As well as that, we need to start thinking about Tower College is a place, so that should have capitals. We need to start thinking about the next section. So we've got a paragraph here, P for paragraph. If I click on that, this part is the introduction, or the summary of what the story is going to be about. So you could maybe do a sentence or two here, just briefly summarizing what the story is going to be about.